Well, y'all, we're back for day 3 on the journey for second chance. About 180-inch deer. Chased him last year. All these journey ones is what I'm calling it. Have no idea what to call it. But I'm calling them the journey. I mean, it's leading up all the way up to deer season till the October 1st, and I'll start calling it the chase probably. But I put in a summer plot back in here. It's not that big. It's probably a 20 by 10 yard food plot, summer plot. I put okra and green beans in it. And I don't know if you can see, but the pigs have hit it. It's deep. I've been came out here yesterday. Didn't make a video. I just made a game plan, drove up to my brother's and got the hot wire box. I'm gonna put a hot wire around it. Try to keep them out enough time. I got behind the camera here, and if you can't hear me because of the wind, my bad. I don't got a microphone yet, but out here behind the camera, I got it weeded. But most of this video is going to be hot wire around the food plot, fixing the feeder. The coons tore it up, emptied it, $20 worth of feed. And then weeding some around where I'm gonna put the pig trap at, and I'll probably go up and down the tree lines with weed eater best I can, or at least trying to make it open enough where the deer can get enough grass they like and start coming in here. So I'll be cutting trails, trying to get in here, make them feel safe. Back over here, there's a gate and a road is where I usually walk, and they like to take it back in the summer. Back in here in this tall grass, they like to bed. I'm gonna leave most of that tall, but I'm gonna try to cut a trail through it. Hopefully they'll take it. And back in the woods on both sides. On this side, oh dude, I got this 3-bladed attachment that goes on the weed eater, and it's more for smaller pencil-sized sticks and briars. I'm gonna come in here and clear out several spots, or not really spots, but cut some down where I can see it from the stand when the acorns drop. Then back in here, I'm going to try to cut a trail that comes out to the road over here through it, and I'm gonna cut it straight to the dirt. I'm gonna try to leave it thick through it so they don't see me, and right before season I'll come through here with a leaf blower or a rake it all the way down. Then I'm gonna I got a blind sitting over here. You can barely see it, but it cost me second chance twice. I mean, the shots were my fault, but the blind, I had to be very unbalanced when I had to shoot. So back right here, I'm gonna build one if I can. If not, I think I'm just gonna buy a pop-up blind, put it right there. But I'm gonna try to build one. I'm gonna build it like a spot I have over there. I'm gonna make it 8 by 8 by 8. Put it right there, and I'm gonna cut a trail through it to the back. But I'm gonna quit talking and start doing this hot wire. I'll show y'all what I'm doing with people that don't know how to run hot wire. But forgot my my T-post driver, so I'm hoping the ground's soft enough I can at least get the T-post in the ground. But we'll see. Now stay with me. Well, and if y'all can't tell, I forgot my T-post puller too. So, I gotta do it by hand. And I forgot to cut barbed wire off of it when I took it down. So I gotta do all that. what I'm doing is just, since I was being a dummy and forgot the T-post driver, just picking it up, shoving it into the ground, and I'll pick it up, try to get it back in the same hole, and do that over and over until I get deep enough to at least hold it up. But about one more will do just fine. There we go. And I'll go all the way around the field. I'll set y'all up where y'all can see it. But it'll take me a minute to do it. Running through all of it. I don't know if you can see it. And at least catch most of the corners. Well, and got the 4 posts in. Next I'm gonna do, take these right here. I call them wire holders. I mean, it's just to put it in the ground, step on it. They got a little T up here, or a little foot. You put your foot on, step it in the ground. I'll put one. I'll probably put 2 right here. I only got 4 of them, so I'll probably put 2 and 2. Leave this right here, maybe. I might just put 1 here, 1 there, all the way around. Just to keep the wire up off the ground. I'm going to, and if y'all are wondering why I'm fencing it off, I mean the deer can't get to it because I'm gonna try to keep the deer out of it. It's because these are green beans and okra. They're only, green beans are about that tall, okra is about that tall right now. It's been a while since I've been out here, and I need it up because right now the deer can eat it. I mean, it's nice tender leaves, so they'll sit there and eat it. So I want to try to keep them out of it to get it to grow up and start producing before they start eating it, is my plan. But I only got, I don't know, 600 and so feet of hot wire, and so I need 2 to 3 close wires at the bottom. I mean close, about 8 inches apart. One about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches off the ground to keep the pigs from going underneath, and one about 6 inches above and about 8 inches above. And then about 2 more at the top of this. The deer can still jump over, but a lot of times they won't because they don't like the shock of it. And if they're jumping over it, then I'll get some more of these, screw them to each other, or wire them, make it taller and put some up a little bit higher. Depends on how much this wire box can do. I might have to get another one just for the top 2 wires or so. But I'm gonna put these in, and I'll show you how to wire everything up and string it out before I start weed eating. And all I'm doing is, I'm not being too fancy or nothing. I'm just eyeballing the middle. You just take it. I don't know if you can see my foot. You can either, the ground being as soft as this, you can just literally just push it down. But you might be able to see me use my foot over there. I'll show it just to show y'all. But this here is the box. It's It's not hard to work. You got your ground and your positive. I gotta remember how to hook it up. I think well, I'll sure find out in a minute. I'll test it. But yeah, it holds up to a cow. It should be strong enough to pop a pig, but about what they look like. They're you got a battery in the bottom right here, solar panel here. This turns it on, twist it and stuff. But this is the rope. Let me get this copper rod out of here. You need some type of metal rod. I recommend copper. Copper's the best conducer. Bless me. Bless me. But it's an old catfish rod holder, solid copper rod. That's what my grandpa put them on. But I'll show y'all how to do that in a minute. You'll need that, and this is some pretty good. It's 656 feet, 200 meters, but it works pretty good. I was really just wanting to get the wire, but it was only 1/4 mile. This is 1/2 mile, and it was $1 cheaper than the 1/4 mile wire. But get that, and when you just have T-posts, use these right here. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, maybe. But you just clip them on. You go over and under. This is actually meant for wire or rope, but I'm gonna use it for this. I'm gonna have to do a little bit different. But then I also got well, these. I just got these just because from my brother's box. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably blurry, but they're more or less to make it a gate. And it's not really what I'm gonna be using for. It's just to connect. That's all I'm gonna use it for. But I could tie it, but if I get in here, because I'll probably do the same thing for deer season. The Farmer's Almanac says it's gonna be hot and dry. I'm praying it won't. Hopefully the good old Lord will bring us some rain around beginning of September or right before it. Get the ground wet where I can actually disc it up this year, and I'll fence off the whole thing, keep the pigs from rooting it up, and get the stuff to be growing before the deer eat it when it pops up from the dirt. But this make me where I can get in there with full wheeler or such and having to turn it off every time. But I'm going to, well, I'll clip some of these on, figure out how high. I'll show y'all first how to, I'm gonna set these up, or set this head up first. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set it up at. I might have to pull up one of the T-posts and move it around, but bring y'all over here to show y'all. There's my T-post there. But all it does is just sit on here like this. Like that. Well, gotta get it in there right. Yeah. Turn it a little bit. There we go. That looks better, because that sign will be coming over like this. And it'll sit more on this side than anything. So that's where I want my solar panel to be facing. And these right here, I might have to look up a video. I can't remember how to. That's electricity, okay. That's what I figured. Ground, or neutral, or ground, whatever you want to call it. Usually ground is red, but green is neutral. So I'm gonna put that up there. This is what you hook to the rope. But I'll show y'all how to, I'm gonna put these on here. And I don't want to have to set that whole thing. I'll just run y'all down like this. Bring y'all in some. Y'all just put it on like this. Run it around. Well, a lot of times like that. Put this side right here. I don't know if you can see it, might be a little bit blurry. But this side where it curls in at the closest, you run it down here. Well, down here, you go in between the little notches, run around. I used to put my palm on it or a thumb and just turn it. Sometimes you got to help it and it'll clip and it'll sit like that. Okay. But I'm going to move it down some. I don't need it that high. I need one, but I need it lower. And it's just the same thing, but you pull on the opposite side. You pull on the hook end, the longest hook. Pull on that side. But you don't, well, y'all a little close right now. Y'all don't want no grass, no brush. You don't want a single thing touching the wire. So once I get it up, I'll take the weed eater, go along, weed it to the dirt, real short. Might even bring up some Roundup maybe, or something to spray it to keep it from doing it. But I'll do it all the way around. I'll put them clips. I'm gonna go all the way around. Put them clips on the bottom. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'll just go all the way around. Then I'll bring back and I'll show you how I'm gonna do the first wire. Then I'll just do a time lapse or whatever. I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll be back. Well, I got all the way around it. I'm gonna run this rope. I'll just show y'all how I'm doing it. I'll tie off the first one to the bottom. I'll tie them all off besides the top one. I'll leave it long until I'll run it down, and I'll show y'all too when I get to it. Run it down over, and I'll lap it over all the rope and tie it off to the bottom one, and that's where I hook my clamp to. And do all that. This is rope, more or less. It feels like plastic, some of it. But there's the finally, here it is. If y'all can see it, if I can get this staple out of here. But it's like I don't know if I can see, it's like rope. There's wire all running through it, and so I'm just gonna And that's what the wire, you gotta have the wire to make it shock. If not, it's not gonna shock. But gotta figure out how I want to tie this down here. Or just do it something like this. Do that, and I'll run it out all the way down. I'll set y'all up to where I can at least see some of it. That's perfect. But no fancy roller. Got the old-fashioned fingers. Just run it down it. You just keep walking the whole way. The best is walk behind or walk backwards. But I'll show y'all how to clamp it or hook it. You just run it down. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna go around all the yeller. But you just, some of them, if you have them turned a certain way, you go, well, this one's kind of hard since it's tied, but it's like hooks, one facing up and one facing down. You run it over, you run it under like that, so it just sits, cockeyes it, so it can't go up and it can't go down unless you take it, run it. So you just put it in between, run it, and just turn your hands. So it ain't real hard. And I'll keep that like that because I gotta have it loose for what I'm about to do. Right here. See this right here? I'll bring y'all a little bit closer. But these are just like clamps down here. It's not real hard. They just pull off from the top, almost like a clamp. That's what I'm saying, you gotta have it a little loose because you'll pull it to it and just run it right over. And it can't come up, can't go down. And that needs to be a little bit lower. Just step on it, push it down. You want it somewhat tight. And I'll go all the way around. Well, I don't prefer standing in the food plot, but well, I filled the camera chip up, so I have to cut this in 2 parts. That was my bad. I only had a 32 gigabyte in there. Just put a 65 gigabyte. Hopefully I'll have enough storage I can do something. But you seen in the back part how I showed you how to hook it up and stuff. But I'm just gonna go around, and I don't recommend standing in the food plot, but just go around and put them all on them yellow stakes. Then I'll clip up the rest. I won't show you all that, it'll be all boring. But I'll run it all the way around. I'll do how many wires I think I can do. Then I'll show y'all how I hook all the wires up, how I hook the ground up and everything. And I'll bring y'all back for them, and then we'll move on to the weed eating, and then after that we'll move on to the feeder. And I can head out of here. It's getting a little hot. Looks like it's about to rain, so y'all stay with me. And I don't recommend I mean, you can cut them with a knife, but I don't recommend it because there's wire and you'll mess up the edges of your blade. So I recommend dikes. They work just the same. Well, you just want it, a little bit tight. You don't want it real bad or a lot. You just want it tight. But I'll just clip me off enough right there. Maybe. I've been lying to you. Dikes might not work. You just gotta get a better pair than what I got. These suck. But since I tied this side, I'm just gonna fold it over where I can run it through. You want it tight. You want to make sure these wires are touching as most as possible. If I can get it through there like that. You want it somewhat tight. Gonna run it over like this. Run it through. Just somewhat. You can clip off the excess. There it goes. And you just do that the rest of the way. You put the clips on it all the way around, you tie them, and I'll show y'all how to wire them all together. And I'll show you how to hook it up, put the ground in, and we'll be done. Well, I just got done with the hot wire. This is gonna have to be a two-part, 3-day, I guess, the third day of the journey. Because 600 and whatever, 200 meters of hot wire wasn't long enough. Only got 3 full laps around and a half a lap around for the 4th wire. I'd like to have 5 wires, but so I might come out tomorrow or the next day, depends on what the rain's doing, if I get off work in time. But I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up. I don't know if I'm gonna put corn out. This might just be the end of it. Mosquitoes are killing me right now, and it's looking like it's about to dump some rain on me. Won't complain, it's a little hot out here. But like I was saying a while ago, the best rod is copper. It's copper, no ting to it. And you can use a file or a grinder, but you always want to at least have some, I guess you call it shiny parts. You want a good ground to it. So you just shine up around where it's going at. Or something like that. Just something to where I can have a good connection. That's all you want, is a good connection. You don't want no grime, rust. Well, rust won't be on it, but on regular rods it will. Corrodness. Anything. You just want it to be nice and shiny. Even down here on the bottom, you want to make it somewhat, the part that's going in the ground, I'm just getting enough to make some shininess. Stick it in the ground. And a lot of times, well, every time, the ground has to be some type of wet. If y'all where it's drought, go out there every day, pour some water around it. You gotta have it wet or it won't do nothing. But the green is your ground, neutral, whatever you want to call it. Just stick it up here. Oh, y'all can't see me, let me fix that. Okay, stick it on there. That's the way I got it shined. Make sure it's nice and twisted around some will help. This one is what you hook to the wire, the red one. Clean it off, make sure ain't no grime in it. And what I got going on here is I ran just the rope or the wire around to all of them. This one should be touching. Should be. I mean, right like that, where I know it is. And just clamp it in a very good. A lot of times I'll squeeze mine. Make sure it's down in there real good. Make sure these are all tight. We'll turn her on. Well, it's the fun part. You get to see me test it. Let's see how it goes. Whew. Yeah, let me tell you. That, it works. Boy, it works. I need to test the bottom wires, but I really don't want to. But, I'll test it. I'll bring y'all back far enough y'all can see me jump. Whew. Yep, it got me. It's so it's working. Well, at least it's working right here at the pole. The way it's coming from, right over here. It's that's where they're mostly coming from. But I don't think I'm gonna call it a day. Come back tomorrow. There'll be a 2-part video, but it'll be all in one. Just different. I'll be in different clothes. But well, y'all, we're back here on, well, be part 2 of day 3. To redo the or not to redo, but to finish the hot wire that's running all around, all on this and stuff. I got 2 more. Well, I got to finish the 4th strand. Then I'll do the I'll probably do 1 more strand all the way around. I should keep them out. I mean, just the wire right here has kept them out. Just where the strands have just kept the pigs out for now, but once they figure out they can jump over it, they'll jump over it, because only being 3 wires on this side over here, but on this side is 4. But also I wanted something to, I mean, I know the deer can jump over. I know the deer can jump over it, but the yeah, hopefully it'll keep them out long enough that it starts growing, because it's growing pretty good right back in here, or yeah, right in here somewhere is, I'll show you all in a minute. It's growing pretty good. The green beans are growing-ish. For some reason it's all in this part of the area right over here. Everything's growing. I do see some turnip or some okra right in here. Well, yeah, be right in here. And that's about it all I see. But I didn't get to get the same rope as I did last time on hot wire, but it's the same brand. It's 1/8 inch rope. This is more like that flat rope. Ain't no round to it. I don't think it's called paracord. No, it's not paracord. This more looks like paracord. But I didn't get to finish it last time because I ran out of clips and rope. But this is just 200 meters. Since it gave me almost 4 strands here, this will give me enough to finish what I need. But take these freaking staples out before I stab myself. But on today's objective, most of the day 3 will be just finishing the hot wire, and I'll weed eat some more around here, and that'll be it. And I'm gonna start day 4. It's coming upon me. I still got to build my blind right in here, and that's if I can get enough money, because I got another blind back over there towards the east. I got to redo the roof and put 2 windows in it and figure out a way to keep the rain coming in. And I have an idea for this spot. I just need to go and get all the stuff I need. Part of it's tearing down a barn. It's just getting off work, you're tired. You don't really want to do nothing. But I need to get back into it because it's May 20. Well, it's May 23rd. It is it's getting very close. The way it's looking, the way if it keeps raining like it is, I'm gonna be able to put a good food plot in. So I need to hurry up and get all this stuff done, get everything built that I need, spend the money that I need during the summer, so I can start saving money for the seed I want. Because hopefully this spot I'm at now I'm gonna plant it in corn. And the spot over there towards the east, I'm gonna plant it in soybeans. Is my plan. And I got another spot I'd like to plant if I can, and there's nothing but rapeseed, turnips, radishes, whatever. Something that will stay more green through the winter, where they'll be green and where they can eat it in the rut. That's if it stays cool and wet like it's been. If it stays like that, it'll be a good year. The skeeters are already killing me, but I don't got a thermocell. I just got the blue things for the thermocell, so I might just start a fire, throw one of them on it. But I'm gonna get to it, and I gotta unpackage these clips, and I don't know if I showed y'all what they look like up close. I quit dropping stuff, but this is what they look like. If it will focus, there it goes. Yeah, this part where my pinky's on goes on the T-post. This part, it has two hooks, see? Hook going down, hook going up. That's all you do. And I gotta put 1, 2, 3, gotta put 2 on these. I gotta replace the rubber that's on them. That's all I had, but y'all stay with me. Since I've already shown y'all how I'm gonna do it, I'll just bring you back when I'm done. But y'all stay with me. Well, I got my 5th wire up there. I got it took me a second. I had to rewire some of it, but I got on these yellow posts, they got the little clips. There's 2 that are real close together, and 1 higher up than 2 close together like that. But I got about the bottom rope, or whatever you want to call it, hot wire, is about, I would say, about 5 to 6 inches off the ground. The next one's probably about 4 inches. Then the next one is, I think 7 inches, and 7 inches all the way up is what I think it is. Because I know the piglets, I got some loose wire over there, but the piglets are smaller, and I don't want them getting in there. Then also it keeps the smaller, or the bigger ones, from trying to go underneath, just putting their nose. It'll shock them before they do it. But I got it all hooked up. I won't turn it on until I'm about to leave. But now I'm just going to I'll weed eat all up and around here, up behind the camera some, up along there. I got my let me grab it real fast. I brung my 3-blade attachment. You can see it. It's meant for woodier stuff, a lot of thicker stuff, briars and all that stuff, and it works great. And I know some of the weedings already started working for the deer, because I had one try to walk out on me over there. So I'm gonna try to take the weed eater first, go all the way up to the fence over there, and try to go all the way back over there where it gets real thick, weed eat most of it, and come back through here right in the tree line or right in the woods some. Take this and cut down a lot of the sticks, the briars, all of it. Try to do it, and I'll do the same over here where I know they walk out at. And I would like to go in the woods, and I got a lot of small little trees, I mean they're just what you call underbrush, I need to clear out, and I need to clear out from about this point here. It'd be a straight 90 from the camera, go all the way down to I got a stand down there. I haven't set up anything yet, but that's where Second Chance has been coming from, is the last 2 times I've seen him. So what I'm gonna do is take this 3-blade, and I got a skill saw blade too that I put on the weed eater, and I'm gonna try to go all the way down the trail that he usually takes, clear it out. There's a lot of brush on it. Try to clear it out the best I can. Some other spots where I know some pecan trees are at, I'm gonna try to clear all that out as best I can by hand. Then there's a couple trees I'm gonna try to hang stands in and set up camera, so if he's coming, if he's getting to the feeder or the food plot 10 minutes after dark or so, I can go sit in one of them stands and try to catch him before the sun goes down. But I won't show you the weeding. I've showed enough weeding. I'm just gonna show you what all I did, and then I'll talk about how I did it and stuff. So I better get to work. Well, I got most of the weeding done that I want to get done today for the actual string. I'm about to put the 3-blade on, and I'll show you all how to do that. But I got I'll turn y'all to it. Back, got all this right in there. Weed all the way to the trees I can. Then back over here where the road's at. Yeah, but yeah, right there. Right in there I got most of the stuff I could with the string, and all back in here. Most of I drive in, all right here, here, all that. That's where I drive in at, is right there. Well, wherever my hand's at, yeah, right there. And all that. But I got whatever I could with the weed eater string. A lot of it's law briars, a lot of thick stuff. And this 3-blade will go straight through it all. But I'm gonna go through the spots I couldn't hit with the weed eater string. Just go inside the woods some. That's all I'm gonna do, is just a little bit. And try to get as much as I can off the tree line. Hopefully they'll want to come out and see that it's open. Because I still got some clover coming up in some spots. So that's good food for them. And after I get that, I gotta put corn in the feeder and put some rabbit wire around it because it's stinking cones. But and after that, I'll be done. I'll go to another spot and put corn in that feeder, but I won't show y'all. This is mainly the spot I'm really wanting to try to keep up because of Second Chance. He's 180, 190 inch deer. He's massive. So I'm gonna try to put all my resources to here. I don't know if he's still here. I got a camera, but at this point, I don't really, they're still in velvet, so there's no real for sure if it's him or not, because there's back towards the east, or northeast, there's people that hunt. Direct east, there's people that hunt. Southeast, there's people that hunt. Straight south of us, there's people that hunt. There's 5,000 acres here that to the southwest, all the way wraps around to the north. And I know that people hunt that now. They used not to. Now they do, and a few of them are poachers and fence jumpers. And I won't be surprised if they start hunting my blind. But I'll show y'all how to take this head off. Let me bring y'all over here. What you're gonna, they usually have a rod for this right here. There's a hole that goes right there. You usually send you a rod. Well, I don't have the rod. But you got an Allen wrench, however size that fits in it. You take it, righty loosey. Well, hang on. I went the wrong way. Just take that right there. Gotta keep that piece on there. Well, the battery just died on me, but So back to what I was doing. You keep this flat piece that's underneath, that stays underneath the head. You keep it on here like that, like so. Just find the groove. It will. There it goes. And you take your 3-blade. I like to keep it on a side that I've used. Right up here. You gotta get straight in the center. Take this piece here, a little washer right in there. You make sure that goes on the blade. You got a nut. You got a 3/4 inch nut, so you need a 3/4 inch socket. Sometimes they send you a tool with it, but I didn't grab the tool. I just grabbed the tool I had in the truck. And it's lefty tighty. So, because you're spinning opposite, so if you had it righty tighty and you try to run it, it'll just run itself off of it. Put it on there. You want it fairly tight, not like extremely tight, but fairly tight. Spins pretty good. Alright. And I'll show y'all a little bit of it, of how it does. I won't drag y'all all over there. I don't feel like doing that, but I'll show y'all back behind the camera how good it does it, because it cuts grass not as fast as weed ear string, but it cuts it fast. But I'll get this done, show y'all what I did, and I'll show y'all how it performs. Well, that's what a 3-blade can do. I don't know if y'all can see most of it, but I didn't get all of it I wanted, but I got other things I need to get done. But this will be good for now. That 3-blade. What I like most about it is I'm able to cut, I don't know, sticks up to the size of your pinky and just go straight through it. Briars, it works really good on briars. But it cleared all that out, and I got a lot cleared out that way. All of it's briars. A lot of you can't see it because, I mean, I have trails coming out of the woods, but inside I have mostly almost all the way down the tree line inside the woods a trail. But right now I'm gonna start on this feeder, try to get it fixed, or get the rabbit wire around it. Hopefully I have enough. If not, that sucks. I got some more in the truck. But I'll just show y'all what I'm doing, and I won't show the whole thing. I'll be zip tying it to it. Y'all see how it is when I'm done. But I have a feeling I don't have that many minutes left on this SD card, but I'll get that done, then I can go home and cool off some. Well, I got the rabbit wire around it. It's just zip tied on. It ain't real fancy. That's just some angle iron, thin angle iron. I hammered back out. It's just something to keep them, try to keep them from reaching in and just emptying the corn. Last time it's had 2 bags in it, and they emptied it in about 3 days. But so hopefully this keeps them at bay. If I have to, I'll go get some traps and trap them. But we'll see. I'm gonna fill it up, and that'll be the end of it. And this is the, I'm not gonna show none of that, so this will be the wrap of day 3. Hopefully y'all still watching all the way through the summer. Hopefully I can kill that deer.